Hey folks, it's Tom, your Frugal Prepper. I come out this morning to do my inspection and before work, and the Lima beans were just covered, and I mean covered, with ants. So I think that's what's been eating them. I'll try to find a good one. Like you can see here, like where they've been eating that leaf, where they ate this leaf. So I hit them with some insecticidal soap, came back out an hour later, or maybe it's a couple hours later on my break. It's still covered. Didn't seem to faze them too much. So I had to go ahead and go for my Diatomaceous Earth. Now what I do is I put it in a jar, and then I just poke some holes in the lid there with a nail, and then I can just take this and sprinkle it down like so, and it really gives it good coverage. And if you have to, you can just kind of tap it as well. It's hard, I'm holding the phone with the other hand, so I can't tap it right now. But I'm not seeing any sign of ants now. So I think that's doing a good job of repelling them. Now that would kill beneficial insects as well, ladybugs, praying mantis, but sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Good thing is there isn't much blooming right now in the garden. There's a few pepper blooms and a little bit of blooms on some of the cucumbers. Looks like I just got a couple of new blooms today on my cantaloupes here. I did my sulfur treatment last night. That's what that is on the leaves. It's not powdery mildew, that's the actual sulfur. And yeah, it looks like those are coming right along and blooming out. The cucumbers are really just getting, pickling cucumbers are getting blooms all over. I have not replanted the other cucumber because they were just real small at the nursery. They were just little tiny seedlings. So I got it inside under the grow lights, letting it get a little bigger before I transplant it. And my watermelons, I had bought this watermelon, these other two, one died, and they're the icebox heirloom. Now I had seeds, I planted two of the seeds and they never germinated, so I took the dirt from where it didn't germinate and dumped it out, and some of my other dirt inside. Lo and behold, I come back into that room, a week later, and there is a sprout and a watermelon growing in the dirt. So I'm going to let it get a little bigger and just transplant it out here as well, rather than go buy another one and pay money. These are all morning glory sprouts. These little weeds in here, that's what these are. Morning glories. But you can see here is my sweet pea, or these are snow peas. They're starting to germinate. I went through this section real quick this morning for about 5 minutes and got most of the weeds out of this side. And then tomorrow I'll take the other side over here. But that's morning glory sprouts, and you can see how if you don't take care of that, those things will take off and grow real big real fast, and they wrap around everything, and they will literally double in size every night. So when they're young like this, you still have a week or two to get them out. So I'll just be working on those. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. Don't see any signs of the corn sprouting just yet. But the beans and the snow peas are, I guess these are all peas. I have all peas down through here, from sugar snap to snow to Asian to some other kind of snow pea. Oh no, these down here are beans. These are some gourmet green beans. So anyway, I'm about to cut the grass. Nothing too exciting there. But I just thought I'd kind of show you that while I'm out here, do a little video. And I didn't show yesterday the Diatomaceous Earth because this is I keep in the garage. I have a big giant bag of it. Now I don't do the food grade stuff. I buy that Safer brand stuff. Because I don't eat it, but it is just Diatomaceous Earth. But you can probably get it at feed stores and stuff a little cheaper in bigger bags. Mine's like $10 for a 20-pound bag or something. Or maybe it's a 10-pound bag, I don't know. I would have still had some. I had to buy some not long ago. But I lent it to somebody else that had problems with with an infestation in their house, and they never brought it back. So it's the rule: if you lend out your Diatomaceous Earth, don't lend the whole bag. Make sure you just give them a little bit in a jar. All right, I'm gonna cut this grass. I will talk to y'all later. Thanks. Everybody be happy and frugal. Hey folks, just real quick here, I thought I'd show you. A lot of you probably know this trick, but hey, I have to put it out here anyway. Just put some gas in the old lawnmower. Now this primer bulb on my lawnmower has been bad forever, like the tube that goes down the carburetor's all rotted out. And I don't want to have to pull and pull and pull, because you can pull on this thing for 15 minutes to get it started without priming it first, because that carburetor's just dry. This is my secret weapon. Go get you some can of starting fluid. This is the Valvoline Extra Strength. You don't need anything special, just any of it will work. Just a couple little shots in the carburetor. And put the lid back on here. Just in the air cleaner or whatever. And this way you don't have to go buy a new lawnmower or pay to have it serviced. One pull should do it. I'm in tall grass too. There we go. Alright folks, I'll talk to you later.